Mo, first of all, a win in the week, a goal in the week, always a good way to spend a midweek night.
Yeah, it's a good win. I'm happy to get amongst the goals again. You know, I've been dying for another goal. You know, that's what I get paid to do. That's what I got brought here to do, and that's what I want to keep doing. And I'm glad to get the goal and obviously ultimately the win as well. So very good night out.
And I know you're still in the FA Cup, but I imagine there was a few frustrations around after last weekend that you didn't quite get the job done. So good to kind of respond well.
Yeah, obviously wanted to get it done then. We probably should have got it done then. But you know, at least we got it done now, and we can advance now. 6
goals now for the season. I know you said you hadn't scored for a while, but as a young man, that's not a bad return, is it, so far this season?
Yeah, I'm very happy to have scored that many goals so far, and you know, I'm only going to score more because I'm confident at the minute I'm playing good football, and I like to think I'm on form, and I'd like to think that will carry on. You know, it's my first time in the league, and I'm happy to even be on 6. But you know, I have my goal set for the end of the season, and I want to break that.
How have you found the step up? Clearly, you know, you come from a good club, an established club, but National League North compared to League One, how have you found it?
Obviously, it's much different, isn't it? You know, in the league, that's where it matters, it's where it counts. If you can score a goal in the league, that's what matters. And you know, I think in terms of everything, it's different. You know, it's faster. You know, you've got to be a bit more, you know, proactive, and rather than reactive, you've got to be a bit more, you know, stronger. You know, holding the ball up, sometimes I do find it hard here. But you know, if I can just, you know, keep doing what I'm doing, I'm sure with the manager's help, with the coach's help, I'll be all right.
Were you always convinced that this was kind of a good level to test yourself at this year, and have you kind of met the expectations so far, what you thought?
Yeah, I think so. I think this was the next step for me after doing well in the National League North. I thought, you know, I need to come in. You know, I don't want to go too high, you don't want to go too low. I think League Two was just perfect for me to, you know, establish myself, put my name out there even more, keep scoring goals. And so far, I think I'm doing all right because I'm scoring goals, and I want to just keep going on that upwards trajectory for the rest of the season, and who knows what comes next after that.
And I suppose for you, you know, at the minute you've got to keep your levels high. You know, George Miller's kind of knocking around once again. I know you've got a great partnership with Joe Ironside going already, but he'll be back soon. You know, you've got to keep everything going.
Yeah, obviously we've got to keep it going. I think it'll be good to have him back as well. You know, he creates another dynamic to what we need, and obviously at the minute we are a bit short for strikers. I think it's me, Joe, and George. Obviously we still got Goody and the young lad, but he's doing well as well. But I think it's good to have as much as we can, and you know, we can never have enough strikers. Some people that can score goals. That's what wins games. So hopefully he gets back soon, and you know, there could be another partnership with me and him. It could be Joe and him, and just as a three, we think will be good.
Well, you need to start working on a name, because you obviously got Mojo that seems to have worked quite well with Joe Ironside, so I'll have to work on that. It's nice when things like that come up, isn't it? There's clearly a partnership there.
Definitely, I am looking at, you know, I've seen some of the comments like Mojo, I do like that one. I'm not going to name you some now because I don't know any, but I'm sure when there's some, and I like them. I like looking at them.
Yeah, in terms of Joe, what kind of made it click, and what's been working quite well with him when you've played together?
I think he's just a good leader, and when he leads the line, you know, he's the focal point for us. Yeah, he holds everything up. You know, I like to play off him. You know, I think previously to when I came here, I was known for more being the focal point than, you know, working off someone else. So I didn't know how that was going to work out. But you know, it's been smooth since I've come in, and I think now we've really clicked on, and hopefully when he's back soon, we can crack back on and score more goals together again, and we can combine more.
How pleased are West Brom with how things are going?
Yeah, they're pleased, to be fair. You know, sometimes when we've got a day off, I might go back in and get some gear, and to be fair, I do see them, and they are happy. You know, they are, you know, wishing me well, and you know, every time I score, he'll be on the group chat, and I'm like, boys. But yeah, to be fair, they are very supportive, and even Brunty, like the loan manager, came in to see me the other week, you know, to see how I was getting on, and yeah, stuff like that I really appreciate.
And I imagine even though you're a Doncaster Rovers player right now, and you'll be fully into what's going on here, the fact that you're still part of all that at West Brom and actively part of that's got to be a positive thing and really help you. Yeah,
for sure, it's definitely positive for me. You know, if they can see that I'm doing well there and I'm really enjoying myself here, you know, I feel like I'm really a part of the culture here now. You know, you see me getting involved with the fans, and I love it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think they can see that I'm enjoying it as well. And that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, it's my development and for my career, and I think they've got the best for me.
And as you've kind of improved and the goals have started coming this season, the team and the results have really picked up under Grant McCann. How have you found working with him and the progress that's really been made over the last couple of months?
I'm enjoying it really much, you know, just from when I first spoken to him on Zoom before I even come in. And he's just spoke to me and, you know, told me his plans for me, and it's all lining up and I'm seeing it happen. You know, you can get some gaffers, some managers that might say something just for you just to get you here, but everything he's saying is lining up with what's happening, you know. I'm working hard with Cliff, you know, and, you know, gloves and cups, you know. He did say to me that, you know, that they are specialised in strikers, and that's that they are. And you can see, obviously, I'm getting goals, I'm getting results, and I'm just loving it with the gaffer and everyone in the coaching staff, just loving it.
Well, you mentioned James Coppinger there. I mean, he played until he was 40. I mean, you wouldn't mind that, would you? Another 20 years of this?
Yeah, he's lost a bit of the first touch, actually, with doing the sets. He likes to stick up. Yeah, he's to be fair, it's good, you know, he's a legend at the club. You know, look over there, it says James Coppinger stand, so, you know, I think someone that's, you know, a club legend, for us to have him in and amongst the training ground, I think it's great for us.
Of your 6 goals so far, which is your favourite?
The little chip against Tranmere.
I was hoping you were going to say that. That was
all right. Yeah, I did love it.
Was that one of those that you knew immediately what you were going to do, or was it an instinctive thing?
I think I said it to Gloves after the game. I think it was just instinctive, because the ball had come in, but I'm thinking, I'm going to go around him, and my body just took over, and I don't know what happened there, but I've just managed to dink it. And the thing is, me and the gaffer, that week had been working on one-on-ones with the keeper, just me and him, and I'm dinking a few, so I'm thinking, yeah, I'm just going to dink this one back of the net.
Well, clearly we've seen that you quite like a nice tidy finish, something a little bit different. What are the areas that you'd like to work on a little bit more over the course of this season? What's kind of Grant McCann been talking to you about?
I think, well, it used to be getting in between the posts. Obviously, I'm doing that now. I think it'd be a bit more concentration in the final third, because, you know, when you're playing Tuesday, Saturdays, and I'm getting a lot of opportunities now, and I'm finding myself on the end of things. I want to be more clinical and more consistent, you know, with my finishing, and then that could set me apart from, you know, probably other strikers in the league, and just to get more goals. I think that'll happen.
And just finally, AFC Wimbledon up next. I know you've not got another league game for a couple of weeks after that. It'd be nice to keep the current form going in the league, wouldn't it? I
want to score. That's what I want to do. I want to go there and score. You know, I've not played against them before. I don't know what they're about. But I want to find the back of the net, and there's nothing that's going to stop me from wanting to find the back of the net. And hopefully, it will be me at the end of the game, press again after I scored. So that's what I'm looking towards.
And there's that kind of single-minded attitude in terms of, I know it's all about the team as well, but if everybody does their own job, you succeed and the team succeeds.
Yeah, for sure. If we can ultimately do our job at the top end of the pitch and score goals, that's what wins your games, isn't it? I've no doubt that, you know, the boys are going to play well. You know, hopefully keep a clean sheet as well. But for me, I want to score goals. Do you know what I mean? And that's what's going to win me games.
Top man.
Thank you very much. Cheers.